Basic competence to participate in the knowledge society competence learning graduate.
An article where you can find the skills and competence that a learning has when graduating from the degree, and it is important since you're getting to know if the knowledge that you're going to acquire will be your liking and as a professional where you can perform. It is so get to know if it will be to your liking to study this career as well as the necessary skills that companies are requiring today to hire their staff since the more prepared they are will have a better opportunity to develop in the environment. The goal of this is that you see is when you want dedicate yourself to and graduate from this career so that the day you practice your profession will be as successful as possible to achieve a good role. Start of the training topic. Basic competence to participate in the knowledge society. Knowledge in economic administrative principles and decision making models, theories and models of international trade and business, international geopolitics and regionalization principles, rules, accounting and financial models, national and international level framework for business. Skills 2. Negotiation, delegation, coordination, leadership, mediation, and conciliation. Collection, analysis, and processing of information. Application of principles, models, and theories in business problems. Efficient and effective decision-making in the business environment. Apply the legal framework in the international business. Attitudes and values. Respect, tolerance, objectivity, responsible ethical behavior, innovation, and productivity. 10 characteristics of the profile of the most demanding employee by today's company.
Versatility. Today's workforce used to be in constant change, always adapting to new jobs, new needs, and new professional change. Being versatile professional who combines different skills will open many doors for you in today's company. Strategic vision. Action in the companies are carried out with specific and fundamental objectives. Each and every one of their members interview in the process that allow the achievement said objectives. Strategic vision is increasingly valued solely productive one. All members of the organization contribute and work for the same common goal. Adaptation to change. From what have discussed workers who know how to adapt and give their best even less favorable situation are highly valued. In a changed environment, we have now how to adapt. Emotional intelligence. We hear more and more about this concept and we have it more international. In our personal and professional lives, in addition, we are increasingly aware of the high correlation between good emotion management and success at all levels. If we talk about emotion and motivation, we can't ignore what this influence our personal life and, of course, our professional life. Productivity. Companies are looking for productivity people who are able to manage a good level of tasks, and also we know how to organize themselves and not waste time with things that are not important or urgent. It is a transpersonal characteristic and it is increasingly began so regardless of a specific profile of position to be filled. Team and team, knowing how to coordinate and be able to work with other people, which will make us much more efficient and productive. It's a characteristic demanded today, as well as in the past and surely in the future. With new technologies, we are also able to work as team with people who are other parts of the world. Knowledge and mastery of the internet and new technologies. Wherever my profile, this is a characteristic that's always adds up. More and more technologies are put at the service of the company and it is a result. Mastering them and knowing how to use them correctly will make us a more attractive candidate for organizations. Language. In an increasingly globalized world, knowing and being able to communicate is important. Therefore, knowing different language is always an attraction to our profile. Marketing. In today's organization, it is increasingly valued that the candidate has knowledge related to marketing and sales. In this way, each and every one of the company's workers are, in turn, commercials feel the same. Attitude. Attitude is essential in the life and work. Having an attitude of improve, constant learn, and open mindedness will help us to adapt to characteristics of position and will be characteristics highly valued by employer. Conclusion. For this article, we can conclude that it is very important to know the skills and abilities of Alani to be successful in their professional life. The requirements and RS are enough, so it is necessary to able to have other qualities in addition to a university degree in order to successful, as are team attitudes, marketing, language, knowledge, and mastery of the internet and new technologies, productivity, emotional intelligence, and strategic vision. etc. The graduate of the Bachelor of International Business can work is follow areas: public sector, in agencies of the federal, state, or municipal public administration relate to the different international economic entities. Private sector, economic units and oriented to international activity at any level.